Or yo. Yeah, okay, maybe yo. Yo. It's so weird. Yo everybody, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about some of the most important things to me now. And this is mostly to myself, but maybe it can inspire somebody else. I don't know. It's just to have like a good check-in with yourself, like a little big talk instead of so much small talk, which is in this world. I'm a really big fan of big talk, if you don't know that. So, in order to do that, I think I will just bring you in on my brainstorm with myself of what is actually important to me now, and maybe you can think what is important to you right now. So I have this pen which I found in the apartment, and I have my book, and we're going to think together. Okay, what is important for me now? I think to get a new pen is important because you can see that. No! Bam! Oh! I'm looking through my camera, so it's actually a bit hard. Oh, there we go. Ow! Oh no, I thought I was bleeding, but it's just the tush, like the marker. Okay, so yeah, just let me redo this real quick. Alright, so for me, it is fast fashion. For sure. Veganism. Or like, you could also scratch that actually and just say like animal rights, but whatever. The ocean. Oof. The ocean, I love the ocean. Ocean. Effective altruism. Oh, family comes to my mind. Ocean cleanups. Being critical. Having good people around me. Optimizing my body I live in. Oh, let's do a trick. Because I gotta think a bit. No. 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 Yes, there we go. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to brainstorming. Being able to get money while doing what I do. Ooh, it's just sneaking in there. What else is important for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, if I can get one more. Explore. Yes, I got it. Cool, and there we have 10 things that is really important for me now. Amazing. It could be more if I get some more time, but for now, that's it. Let me explain. Alright, then I just brainstormed 10 things that are important for me now. I will explain why. This is in no correct order. It doesn't matter what is like more important to me or not. I'm just going to take them in the circle with the clock. Being critical. So the first point is to be critical. And that is because we live in a world now where there's like so much information, like holy shit, it's so much information. Like we have the internet, we can access whatever we want, right? But then you have like social media, and I have talked a lot about this before, but I'll just briefly say it again. Because of the way social media works, we only see what we wanna be seeing. Like we only see the information coming from the people we follow, kind of. Because a lot of us, we get most of our information actually from like social media and so on. Then we gotta remember that the people we follow often have the same mindset as us, and that means that we will only see in our feeds what we already agree on or what we already know, a lot of the times at least. That is why I think it's really important to like be critical of what you see, because everybody can have an agenda of what they're like posting about, and people also just generally suck at being critical in the information that they're like spreading, and then you will have like a big toxic way of spreading information, and you never know what is like actual facts and what is not, because people can say that like, yeah, like I read this study and it shows this, but like I've seen some shitty videos on YouTube where people are talking about a study and they're only reading like one sentence from the study, and they don't consider that sentence in the complexity of the whole study. They just read one sentence and then they just come up with their own things about like why it means this or it means that, but it's just like bullshit. It's just so much. There's so much information, you never know what's true, kind of. Well, of course you can, but you just gotta be really critical. Yeah, that's important for me right now. Then number 2, effective altruism. Effective altruism basically means how one can most effectively make a good change in the world, and that's important for me because I spend a lot of my time working on like animal rights or environmentalism or human rights, and then it's important for me to know that it's not about how much time you spend on altruism or like on helping others, but it's very much about how well you spend that time. So it's like work hard and work smart, right? So for the world we have to not only put in a lot of effort in doing stuff, but we have to know and always aim to do as much good as possible. And that's why effective altruism is so important. So I'm trying to always reevaluate what I do to then do the best that I can for the world. Yes, number 3, the ocean. I think I just wrote the ocean because these days I'm just thinking about the ocean so much. We live on a planet, it's like a big ocean here. We're like an ocean planet. There's like so much water on this planet and we don't know that much about the ocean. I think it's about like 5% or something that is like explored. Prove me wrong if you have other facts. So much life out there that I'm so curious about how life is there, kind of. And I've been doing so many ocean cleanups the last days and weeks, and it's just so much trash that we human beings have created that is in the ocean, and it's very little of the trash which is actually above land, and most of it is like under. If I should get into like a negative mindset just real quick with you, I'm just curious of like how much things we have fucked up beneath the ocean, because we've fucked up a lot of above the ocean, you know. But to take it back, there are a lot of people working to save our oceans and like to make it a better habitable place, I think. Yeah, so that's really good. So yeah, I just really love the ocean and I wanted to protect them, and I love the whales in Norway. We have to stop whaling. Oh, which leads me right into number 1, 2, 3, 4. So animal rights, or like veganism, or animal rights. It's just about like all the like billions of animals that we unnecessarily kill every year just because it's what we've always done. And a lot of people don't know that we don't need to do that anymore because we can just eat plants, for example, and we can wear clothing that is made out of like other natural fabrics. So not plastic, fuck that, but like we don't need to wear animals, or like most people don't need to wear animals. Most people don't need to eat animals. Of course, if you're some people that really need to eat animals unless you're gonna die, I understand, I do. So then do that. But most of you that will see this video, you don't, and most of the people in the world, they don't. And I just want us to end. I have a painting right here from Sanna, credits to Sanna. I have this sheep because I love animals. Yeah. Random, but it's just nice. It's just like, what have they done to us? Okay, point number 5, family. And that's just because I just really love my family. And my little sister had just had her graduation, as you can see in the previous vlog, I think, or the previous vlog. I just love them a lot, and you know, like I just want to take care of them and so on. So it's important for me now because I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I just gotta like remember my family, and yeah, it's just going all up in my mind. But the last days I've been talking a lot with like my little sister and my mom and my dad, which is amazing, which are like my closest family. I don't really talk to anybody else than that, but I would love to spend some more time with my grandma, which also live here in my city. So me and my little sister will do that, I think. Yeah, family, but also like the bigger family, and then I mean like the world, kind of like we're all just like one big family. I really feel, and it's just like important for me to get that out there. Also because you that are watching this, we're only like one step away from actually being family, you know. Like you could become family member with like some in my family, or like, you know, like I could become family member like with you or with some in your family, and suddenly we're family. And like, yeah. Next, 6, fast fashion. Yeah, fast fashion, because now that I just moved into my new apartment, or like collective with my big squad, every day I open that thing over there, which is where my clothes is. I'm really happy with what I have and so on, but I remember the times where I just needed a lot of different clothes and I didn't really think about that. Also, our clothes are like made of resources that we just can't like we use clothes, if it's good, it's made from natural fabrics, but that is also resources that like our planet is like kind of going empty for, or we're like using way more than we should. It's also still a lot of like modern slavery and so on going on, because we have to keep the prices so low, and that's where the term fast fashion comes in, because it's about like getting fashion like clothes out as fast as possible and as cheap as possible, and then you have like the people who like made the clothes or make the clothes, they are not really having a good time. If you want to know more about that, there's a bit old documentary now, but it's still really good. It's called The True Cost, and you can learn more about that, or just like look on YouTube and search for like fast fashion. I think I will make a video about that later, but now just like it's on my mind, and it's some of the things that are important for me right now. Number 7, having good people around me, and that is basically just, I know that a lot of people, me included, really get affected about the people around us, and I have really big goals in life, really big, and I need people around me supporting me on that. Yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you do too, because yeah, people really affect each other, and I need somebody who can like help me or support me at least, and not be like pessimistic about everything I do. I need a good squad, and I kind of have that. Woo. Next point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, yeah. Number 8, optimizing my body, the body that I live in. And that's basically because if I want to be the best version of myself, I know that I have to optimize my body. So it's like to get enough sleep, to work out, it's to like have fun, it's to like be with my family and all of that, but just to have that like wholesome perspective of everything and do my best as I can. Yes, next one. Okay, and then it's 9, being able to get money while doing what I do. Yeah, that's basically, for the last 2 years, like most of the things I've done is like 100% for free, and then I've had like Patreon, gotten some support, but like the last months it's going like really down actually. I'm not sure why. I don't get a lot of money doing this, and like now I live in a collective with like 12 other people. Yeah, like we're 13 people living in this collective together, but I'm doing it to like save money and so on. I would love to maybe get a little bit, like be a bit smarter, I think, because I think I can earn money while doing great things and like help the green shift happen. Like we need more green jobs, or like good jobs that are actually good for the planet and good for the people, you know. So I'm really in my bubble these days thinking of how can I make more money and even like employ people, or like make a lot of new green jobs or sustainable jobs or altruistic jobs, or you know, because I feel it's better that the money goes to people who are trying to make the world a better place than people who are working in a job that are destroying the planet or like fucking up your human rights, or like exploiting animals. Like it's better that we get the money than them, right? Or like ugh. Then the last point, number 10, explore. By that I don't mean explore the world as in like travel the world and something like that. I know maybe many of you want that, so like I understand, and I kind of want that too. But what I mean with explore is that, okay, so I talked with Flow State on a podcast with them about this, and I found it so cool because we talked about like how can people find their passion, right? Then I just thought back to some years ago where I was doing like sales and so on, and like the first year it kind of sucked, but then after some while I actually had like kind of a good time, you can say, and I thought it was kind of cool. But then I found this like altruistic game and like helping nature, animals and humans, and I was just like, oh my god, like this is my passion, like this is my passion. And then like social media, I love doing social media, I love being on Instagram and also sometimes YouTube, but I love Instagram the most for sure, and like having a really good time. But the thing I mean with explore is that what if there is something that I like even more than this? Like how cool wouldn't that be? I'm like, I would have so much passion. So with explore, I mean that to just always keep exploring. I hope that maybe can inspire some of you, or like to get you into like thinking, what about your life? Like do you have a passion now? Maybe you don't, or maybe you do, but anyways, just like try to keep on exploring. And that can be like watch different YouTube videos, for example, of what people do. You can talk with your friends, you can start a new hobby. Like now I'm also going to try learn to skate, for example. When I had my operation, for those who know, I do like piano and guitar. You see my bike in the background. I'm also trying to maybe sign up for a triathlon. Like I'm just trying a lot of different stuff, and I just wanna always keep exploring, you know. So I think that's that kind of, because like this week I'm just doing so much organizational work and it's not that fun to be a part of. So I hope this video was better. Please leave a comment with what you thought was good, or like if you have any interesting thing, or like what is important for you right now. You can maybe talk about that in the comments, so it becomes a little bit more like interactive. Okay, but I think that's it. Hope you're having an amazing day. Bye bye everybody.